As Trinity continued to be in captivity of the Warlocks, and as Rhys tried to locate her, her mind kept going back to memories of her past, memories that could lead her to find the truth about herself. And this time, she went back to a memory when she found a diary that belonged to her mother. Will Trinity find something that will shock her? Will she finally understand her true self? Will Rhys find her and get her out of this misery? Trinity was very young when she got hold of this diary. She would often read it and try to find answers to her past. The pages smelled of age and dust, the ink faded but still legible in her mother's hurried script. She had found it hidden deep in Aunt Eve's attic, tucked beneath old fabric and forgotten memories. She hadn't expected much, perhaps some childhood musings, old pack laws, or notes about the family she never truly knew. Trinity was 5 years old when she got hold of a diary in her aunt's old room. As she flipped open the pages in excitement to know more about her mother, she came across that fateful night when her mother ran away. It was a long time ago. The night Evelyn Whitten ran, the sky was draped in darkness, the moon a mere sliver, barely illuminating the winding forest paths. Each breath she took was ragged, her lungs burning as she pushed herself forward, feet striking the damp earth in hurried desperation. She was being hunted. The pack's howls echoed through the trees, closing in. Their voices carried fury and betrayal. They weren't just chasing a runaway, they were tracking down a traitor. Faster. I have to go faster. Her arms wrapped protectively around her stomach, shielding the unborn life within her. Her wolf, once her strongest guide, was silent, unresponsive. The connection she had always felt was gone, leaving her completely alone. Then, suddenly, the ground gave way. She stumbled, her knees scraping against jagged roots. Pain flared through her legs, but she bit back a scream. There was no time for weakness, no time for second-guessing. They would take me back. They would never let me go. A rustling noise nearby sent a fresh wave of terror down her spine. She turned sharply, bracing herself for a fight. And then she saw him. A tall figure emerged from the shadows, his hood casting his face in darkness. But she recognized him immediately, not by sight, but by scent. Wild, untamed, electric, like a storm just before it struck. "You're late," he murmured, his voice steady, deep, calm, as if the entire world wasn't about to collapse around them. Evelyn gritted her teeth. "I had to be careful. They're close." He extended a gloved hand toward her. "Then we need to go, now." She hesitated, glancing back over her shoulder. The trees behind her were alive with movement, shadows shifting as the hunters drew closer. The sound of breaking branches and the low growls of wolves sent adrenaline racing through her veins. This was it, her choice. With a deep breath, she reached out and let him pull her into the night. Trinity's breath caught as she reread the final entry. "I wish I could tell you more, my little moon, but I fear the truth will put you in danger. If you ever find this diary, you must be careful. There are those who would kill to keep this secret buried." Her heartbeat pounded in her ears. This wasn't just some tragic tale of forbidden love. This was something else, something deeper, darker. She turned the page, desperate for more. But it was the last entry. What she had found instead was the truth. The answers she needed were missing. Trinity clenched the book tightly. There was only one person who might know the truth. Only one person who had been there when it all happened. Her grandfather. But would he tell her? Or would he do everything in his power to make sure she never found out? A hidden diary, a mother's desperate escape, and a name that could change everything. What was Evelyn Whitten running from? And what does it mean for Trinity now? Trinity now knows her mother was running from something or someone. But why? And what secret was worth dying to protect? And as for today, where's Rhys? When will he find Trinity?
Hey, I am Trinity. Want to know what happens next? Then click the link in the description below and download the Pocket FM app and listen to the exciting episodes of Chosen by Fate, Rejected by the Alpha,